Now most businesses start their strategies. They think about making like a market research, making plans, and going through focus groups and all that. And often than not, they don't seem to be getting the kind of results that they are expecting. So that is like there was the issue about making like long term plans, because of the in the law of accelerating returns, you are keep going to have like artifacts which were never predicted before. So this is one of the cases that you will see in Nassim Nicholas Taleb's books, the Incerto trilogy, like the one about Fooled by Randomness, the Black Swan, Anti-Fragile. I might be liberally taking like some of the ideas from those books. So basically, what he talks about is that most of the time we behave as if we live in a kind of a deterministic world where things are already set in motion, almost as if it's like a Newtonian model of the universe. When I mean Newtonian model, it means that it follows the three laws of Newton, right? That things always have a cause, and it's like a series of causes, and it leads to a certain result. So consider that the Newtonian model, it makes it very deterministic. Even Einstein in his uh, like he was so committed to this model that he spent like years, like decades, on his unified field theory, where he wanted to prove that the universe was deterministic. So why would I talk about a deterministic universe and also talk about how humans interact with it? Is that we do not really know about how to predict for the future, and we don't know how to deal with chaos or randomness. So this is one of the cases that most artists or the creative types have to deal with. And when it comes to like economics, or how to get value from you, like how to give the value to people, because that's the basic tenet of economics, is that I give you something of value and you give me something of value in return. So uh, here what I would say is that a creative type would not know what he has of value, what he or she has of value to give to the audience or to the customer. So in this economic model, uh, the only way for an certain type of artist to have best results would be like a brute force way. Like I'm using a brute force way right now. That's the whole point of the strategy of KILODAY. So KILODAY is pretty simple. Kilo means 1000, and the day of it's day 1000, because I could not find any other word which meant the same thing for 1000 days. Like you have millennium for 1000 years, but for 1000 days there is nothing. So I did some digging, and I picked kilo day or kiloversary. Like for anniversary you have versary, so kiloversary, so you get the picture. So this is the whole aspect of how this would work, is that a certain kind of talented people, they know that the internet is like flooded with content, right? There's a lot of people making a lot of art, and you don't know what uh, part of your content might get viral. So the best strategy is that you flood the market with your product, and see which product actually fits the grade of and which the internet would seem to uh, reward on the kind of talent you have. So not only am I doing this for YouTube, I'm doing this for Instagram, and I'm doing this for medium.com as well when it comes to essays. So this might be a really stupid idea, all right? Like it probably is, and I would probably have like its results soon enough, and I would be documenting this process. And the whole point of this experiment is to show like how a brute force methodology towards the internet might work. And if it shows like promising results, then I would make further strategies to refine the process. And when it comes to YouTube, right, what I'm planning to do is basically focusing on making these short videos on a daily basis, and I'll let the YouTube algorithm do what it needs to do to share this kind of video to the dedicated partners. So if you think back to it, Joe Rogan, right? Spotify paid him $100 million for him to take his podcast exclusively to their platform. If you go back 10 years or 8 years roughly, like depends on when he started, you'd see that he didn't he his rig or his his production quality was pretty subpar, and he built it up from there, right? And that's what I see for comedians. Would like really would really capitalize on that and become something. They might reach out to a larger audience through podcasting, and people would rather I would say that those comedians who have this great comedic timing, they would do fantastic in podcasts. So well, yes, this is a certain quality of a podcast on more of a logging thing. Like each day I talk about my experience of doing this kilo day challenge, and this is like my third attempt to try go for like a daily challenge of posting for 1,000 days. One of the major obstacles of posting for 1,000 days on a daily basis is that firstly the judgment from the people, the subscribers you already have, right? And you would want to post content, you're tempted to post the content catered to them and actually make the YouTube thing work for them. I mean, of course, the kind of production quality is a given, right? Like that's something which is always going to be in an R&D of a certain creator. And each time I do not expect to everybody is going to watch my all my 1,000 videos. It's up to it's up to their the audience's discretion for that. Either way, um, the point is that the more you keep posting, the higher your chances of success is. So when it comes to art, it's been working like for me because it's made a significant dent on my schedule, that I make sure that I post a certain amount of graphic design or a certain level of visual art and posting it on Instagram. So this has worked for me, and it's been maintaining a strong habit. When it comes to YouTube and this kind of a content where it's more of a conversational or having like a monologue or a comedian type of a monologue going, I would need to like probably do some more research and hope for the best. And we'll see how where this thing leads us. And this is day 3, and we'll see more things as we go along.